Welcome to the Productive Workplaces website. I'm Marvin Weisbord. I first wrote Productive Workplaces 25 years ago as a way of understanding my own experiences as a manager and consultant. By that time, I'd helped people to reorganize their offices and factories and make strategic plans that they could actually implement for about 2 decades. I knew by then that many methods I used were not working very well under conditions of global diversity and nonstop change, and I began looking for ways to sort out what practices were really successful and which ones wasted everybody's time. The result was a learning curve derived from my own case studies. You can see here that showed how the world moved from experts solving all problems toward involving everybody, experts included, in improving their own systems. I proposed practices that would greatly increase the chances for success of startups, mergers, reorganizations, and new technologies. My most radical discovery, though, was the transformative power of getting the whole system in the room. That's something that thousands of people, I'm happy to report, have learned to do since 1987, and in the book I describe some of the ways they're doing it. I also created a video archive of interviews that I did with people in my book and cases that I described, showing new principles put into action. I've revised the book twice since 1987. In the 2004 edition, I revisited 10 of my projects 15 to 30 years later to see what actually happened. I was surprised to find that half of the organizations I once worked with had disappeared. Only 2 of them had the same owners. The concept of sustainable change, I discovered, was a myth. On the other hand, everybody I spoke with from those days said that if they could do these projects again, they would. They never thought of dignity, meaning, and community as flavors of the month. I've revamped the 2012 edition in major ways. For one thing, I cut nearly 30,000 words without eliminating any key stories or ideas. I've actually become a better writer in the last 25 years, too. I wrote several new chapters, including one on 10 myths that I no longer believe, and I proposed alternatives for each myth. I also was fortunate to have 40 readers from around the world send me their stories of what they're doing to enhance dignity, meaning, and community in their workplaces. You can read these stories on this website, and you can add your own if you like. It's easy to do, and it enhances everybody's learning. What's my bottom line after chasing these rainbows for 50 years? It's really pretty simple. Change proceeds one meeting at a time. The best you can do is to shape your daily work so as to create the world you want to live in. Your best teacher is your own experience. I hope you can identify yourself in the pages of this new edition.